After last night's thrilling victory for the Phillies, yeah, there's some changes abound for the Phillies tonight. Jesus Luzardo is out of the mound. Bright, sunshiny skies. It's a beautiful night for baseball. And the Phillies, well, they've got some additions to their roster that have arrived and are available for tonight's Game 2 against the Nationals. So earlier today, Luis Arraez came into the yard with Diego Daniello, and Brooks Raley also arrived. Raley, of course, the Phillies picked up from the New York Mets. He's going to help bolster the Phillies bullpen. Yeah, the Phillies are a little different team coming into tonight's ballgame. Hey, everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy, along with John Kruk. So the lineup might be a little different than what people thought with Arraez batting cleanup for the Phillies.
Yeah, and, I don't think that's a bad spot. And, of course, anywhere's not bad for him. He's leading the league in hitting, for goodness sakes. But his numbers, Tom, are just absolutely spectacular. He's an old-school type hitter. He will swing early in the counts. He doesn't walk. He doesn't walk a lot. He doesn't strike out hardly at all. And with this lineup, you put the ball in play, you're going to score a lot more runs than they have been previously.
Well, he met with the media earlier today, and he provided us with our Rally House quotes of the game.
I got like 5 days I don't sleep, and then finally I get to sleep. I was surprised the Philly trade for me, but I'm really excited to be here. I'm happy, and I can't wait to go there today and show. A lot of damage there. Wow, a lot of power, a lot of players, a lot of stars, and then I can't wait to go there and then show this guy and then give my everything. Just try to put my energy and then try to help the team win.
Well, he was very grateful for the opportunity that the Giants gave him this year to play second base, but also grateful for the Phillies and the opportunity that he has here. He talked about the guys that are ahead of him in the lineup, the power the Phillies have. He also talked about the strikeouts. He doesn't strike out much. He said, I don't like it. I used to cry when I was young when I struck out in a ball game.
Well, what was that, last year? I mean, he's still relatively young, but he does not strike out. And everyone talks about Alec Bohm. He hits into double plays, doesn't hit a lot of homers. But Alec puts the ball in play, and that's how he produces runs for the Phillies. And that's the same thing Arraez can do. Not only just putting a ball in play to score runs, but putting balls in play to help the guys behind him drive in runs also.
And we talk about the fact that he is now here, so we take a look at our defense presented by CarShield. It does change things up. Bryson Stott goes from second base over to third base. Alec Bohm goes from third base over to first base. And Bryce Harper goes from first base out to right field.
But you know what? They're athletes. And Bryce, he's played right field enough that he's going to be fine out there. He might misjudge a ball early, but I don't count on that. Bryson Stott's one of the smartest baseball players that we've been around in Philadelphia for a long time. He will be able to adjust to third because he has great instincts and he has great hands. And that's the question right there with Luis Arraez. They kept saying he's not a good second baseman, but this year begs to differ. He's been really good, and hopefully that continues.
Well, he has been really good. You know who else has been really good and really clutch? Well, that's Derek Hill, and he certainly was last night to erase a 3-run deficit. We will revisit when we get back. Phillies baseball is brought to you by Toyota. The Toyota Corolla is the best-selling nameplate of all time and has 4 models under $25,000. Visit Toyota.com to get your 2026 Toyota Corolla today. Buy Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Never stop caring. Learn more at IBX.com.
Business is looking good.
Phillies don't have a grand slam still yet this season.
That would be a good time.
Breaking ball swung on, hit up the alley, left center field. Going back is Lyle at the wall. It's gone, and there's your grand slam as Derek Hill does it to DC again.
Patazo bien profundo. Este bola se va. Está volando. Oye, ¿cómo va, señor Derek Hill? Por la calle, un grand salami que pone los Phillies enfrente 4-3.
Fly ball, left center field. That's well hit. Lyle's going back toward the wall. Gone! Grand slam! flying high around third.
What a bomb.
Well, let's hope we have some heroics again from Jesus Luzardo, who continues to improve here at Citizens Bank Park. Lineups at first pitch when we return.
This is your reminder.
NBC 10 News First Alert Weather, the most accurate forecast 10 years in a row. Beautiful day, 87 degrees, no humidity really, and a wind out of the southeast at 5 miles per hour. Game 2 of this 4-game series between the Phillies and the Nationals. The Nationals will be a man down today. James Wood went on the injured list, and there's the Phillies defense, including Luis Ariz. They're just waiting for Jesus Luzardo to leave them out there. I'm interested, John, to see what kind of reaction Harper gets when he gets out to right field.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to get the same one he did when he was playing out there on a regular basis. Yeah. I mean, he's loved. So why not show him some more?
Well, he gave that bow. Here we go. Let's see what happens here as Harper leads them out. Oh, yeah, they're standing already.
He is the showman.
So great. That's what he used to do all the time.
Oh, yeah, it was fun to watch then. It's just as fun now.
He said, he goes, listen, I'm going to hear a lot more out there. He said, at first base, I don't hear anybody. He goes, in right field out there, he goes, I'm going to hear the opposing fans. I'm going to hear everybody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one of the joys of playing out there is you get to hear it all.
Well, he is one of the handful that have new positions tonight. It's not a new position for Luis Ariz, but it is a new uniform for the Philadelphia Phillies and a new double play combination with Trey Turner, and they were working before the ball game today.
I think that could be the biggest thing to watch is, you know, you can work at it all you want in practice, but game speed, things speed up a little bit. How is their timing going to be? And the same with Bryson. Turning a 5-4-3 double play.
Yeah, for Alec Boehm, he has started at first base this year. For Bryson Stott, it's been 625 starts since his last appearance at third base. So there was a crash course going on today for all those guys.
And you wonder if some of these speedsters for the Nationals might try to drop a bunt.
Maybe, just to see what happens. Here's Luzardo on the year, 22 games, 9-5, an ERA of 3.57. We mentioned that he's improved here at home. Well, his numbers have continued to improve. His last 3 starts at home, his ERA is 1.89. And StatCast 3D, powered by Google Cloud, gives us a look at his arsenal.
Yeah, he's came up with that sweeper last year, and he just really refined it this year, and that's why he throws it the most. And you can see why. 119 batting average. The four seam, though, you know, look, it's high velocity with Jesus, and if he's getting swings and misses with that sweeper, long night for the old Nats.
Well, Dylan Cruz will lead it off. The first pitch is brought to you by Audi, and it's lined to right field. And how about the baseball gods right out of the gate? Bryce Harper makes a catch on the first pitch thrown to Dylan Cruz. His sunglasses were still on the back of his hat.
Yeah, you're all right, though, Tommy. We'll find you, but that ball off the bat of Dylan Cruz just cutting away from Bryce, but the gifts just keep on giving, Tom.
Well, I guess the next ball will go to Stott, right, at third base?
Yeah.
As Chaparro takes one for strike. It's 0-1. Chaparro hitting .217. 1 for 7 against the Phillies this year. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
I mean, you have to think at some point someone's going to try to bunt on Bryson, right?
You would think. There's no James Wood. He's been put on the injured list. Remember, we speculated last night that he had a little bit of a side issue. Well, he did. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches to Chaparro, and he's down on strikes. One sweeper after another, 2 outs.
What a great weapon he has come up with, has Luzardo. And you get 2 strikes on hitters and you can drop that thing on you. And it's just so hard to lay off.
Brady House, the batter. House came in last night's ball game late, was hit by a pitch late. And he takes inside on a 1-hopper, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, that couldn't have felt good. But give him credit. He's not wearing a guard on that arm where Duran hit him with that. Well, it was a split, 98.
It was still, it was still almost 100 miles an hour. There's a sinker at 96, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies are trying to become the first team in Major League Baseball to have 3 pitchers reach 10 wins or more this season. Sanchez has 14, Wheeler has 10, Luzardo has 9.
Let's even it up tonight.
He thought he had his 10th win his last time out. He had a comfortable lead. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And the side is retired. 8 pitches, 2 strikeouts. We'll head to the bottom of the first with a brand new lineup for the Phils.
Sweet.
Phillies lineup brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Rise batting cleanup. There he is chatting with Bryson Stott. Bohm, Realmuto, Marsh, Stott, and Crawford. And for the time being, facing left-hander Carson Palmquist. He could be out there for 1. He could be out there for 2. Could be out there for 3, depending on how it goes.
Innings or hitters?
Innings. Yeah, well, or
does a starter have to face 3?
He has to face 3.
Oh, wow. I thought that was only for relievers.
1 ball, no strikes. Inside 2-0. Schwarber back leading off. After he's done, it's supposed to be Zach Littell who will enter the game. Littell's actually warming up. 11 games. This is the 11th game for Palmquist. Hit on the ground over to first. Chaparro has it, and 1 away. And it brings Trey Turner up. Turner back to the number 2 spot.
I find it interesting, and like with the arrival of Luis Ariz and Bryce moving to right field. We talked about it a little bit last night about, how do you get Bryce a day off his feet? You DH him, and then what happens with Schwarber?
Well, Schwarber has been taking some ground balls at first base, so
far he's got 1,000 fielding percentage there.
Yep.
1 game.
0-1 up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Turner 0 for 4 with a strikeout last night. It ended his 4-game hitting streak. He's hitting .248. Still in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League. Inside 2-1. A little organ music, John, right out of the gate.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Popped up. He was a little out in front of that one.
Just a scotch. Did you call for that?
Well, he was looking up to see where it went, so we decided to wave to him.
Who, Trey?
Yeah. See, his last 10 games. His success, though, can even go back farther. Broke his bat, spins it out towards center. He's going to have a base hit. Nationals defense brought to you by Car Shields. A little different than last night. That's because James Wood is on the injured list. So Lyle's still in left, Young's still in center, but Cruz starts in right field. House starts at third. Nunez is at shortstop. Abrams is DHing tonight. And Harry Ford is doing the catching. And Bryce Harper, the batter, he's hit in 8 straight games. Bounces 1 foul. He's homered in at least 3 straight, 11 times in his career.
Yeah. Does he have a chance to tie the record tonight?
Does not.
Tomorrow?
No, next couple of days. Oh, his record, you mean?
Yeah, 3
home. Oh, I'm sorry. 4 is his record. I apologize.
Well, he's still got 3 games left in this series.
Yes,
he hit one last night, right?
Yeah, he hit one the day before.
Well, he only needs 2 tonight and tomorrow. Thursday's a free day for
I
him.
thought you meant Mattingly's record, the consecutive games.
No, that's
the home run.
That could be out of reach for a lot of folks.
1 ball, 1 strike to Harper. In the dirt, 2-1.
That's the thing. What like watching Palmquist throw, Tom, is this. He doesn't have that sharp breaking ball. It's more of a slower, slurvy type thing. That, as a hitter, you should be able to pick the spin up pretty quickly.
Comes with a fastball, and it's 3-1. Last time Bryce started in right field was April 16, 2022. This is the 20th different outfield combination for the Phillies this year. 3-1. Inside, ball 4. All right, so right out of the gate, you got 2 on, and here comes Luis Arise in his first at-bat in the Phillies uniform.
Now batting for the Phillies, number 4, second baseman, Luis Arise.
This fan base gets it more than a lot of others.
I tell you what, he hits one in the gap right here to score 2, and you'll hear more of it.
He will swing. He doesn't strike out a lot because he does swing early and he does swing often.
Yeah, more often than not, though, that thing's coming off the barrel, too. I said it yesterday. I said it when he was in Miami. He's the closest thing to Tony Gwynn I've seen.
In the dirt. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 352 career hitter with runners in scoring position.
Wow, why would a team need that?
But why has he bet on a handful of different teams?
I know. Well, because he doesn't hit a ton of homers.
Right. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners lead off. Line drive out toward left center field, a base hit. Turners are out third, heading for home. The throw goes to third. Welcome to Philadelphia, Luis Arise. It's 1-0 Phils.
Well, that batting average against lefties just went up, Tom.
Yep.
315. I mean, this man can just hit. Look how short and just simple that swing is. It's a line drive into left center field. No chance for Young to get Trey out at home plate. And look at the emotion, though, by Luis Arise. You don't think he notices that?
Love it.
I mean, that's got to juice you up, man, when you hear that standing ovation before you even get in that bat.
Pretty cool right there. He and Harper. Nissan call to the pen. The Nationals are going to the bullpen here in the first. Luis Arise's first hit in a Phillies uniform, an RBI single, and this is a sweet swing, John.
Yeah, Tom, it's like I said, it just when you can hit the ball to all fields, line to line, you're so hard to pitch against, and that's what makes this man special with the bat in his hand. And you see Bryce going over there. You don't think Bryce is happy to have him?
No doubt.
Well, you saw the reception. You think the people of Philadelphia are happy he's here? I know we are.
We mentioned his batting average with the runners in scoring position, 352, as Zach Littell takes over in his 23rd game. Alec Boehm is up with runners on first and second. At a first pitch outside. So 352, John, over the last 50 years, with a player with 500 or more plate appearances, with runners in scoring position, his batting average is number 1. Number 2 is Tony Gwynn. The last 50 years.
I might have to take that back about Tony. Maybe Tony hit like Arise.
He did say that he does liken his game to Tony Gwynn. Rod Carew said when he was in Minnesota, he said, Rod Carew's name popped up a lot. 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Boehm 226 with 13 home runs. He's hit in 7 of 8. Ground ball over to third. House has it to second for one, and over to first is in time. So double play, 15th double play that Alec has hit into this year. But the Phillies do get a run. We'll head to the second, 1-0 Philadelphia. 5 years guaranteed. So we're at Abrams, the cleanup hitter. It's Abrams, Ford, Young, Lyle Nunez, Bibas. And again, no James Wood. He's been put on the injured list. Abrams will lead it off. So Abrams is going to have to carry the load for one of the best offenses in Major League Baseball. Nats lead the majors in home runs with 166. But James Wood with 30 is on the IL, and Garcia with 23 is over it with the Yankees. This is ABS powered by T-Mobile. It was called a strike, but it's a ball.
Pitch the ball. Washington retains. They have 2 left.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Abrams overall at .284 with 28 home runs, 85 runs batted in. That's a ball down the right field line past Bohm. That's going to go to the corner, and Abrams, who can run really well, is going to get to second base, and he's going to stop there. That's his 22nd double of the season.
This man's putting together quite a year. Nothing Alec could do right there. It got a little, didn't quite get stuck, but would have been a double either way.
He had 35 doubles last year.
He's having a heck of a year.
Yeah, he is. Here's Harry Ford hitting just 167. Hmm. 2-0.
I think Jesus kind of wanted that one.
Yeah, he thought about challenging. It was on the line. JT 39 of 49. He doesn't challenge that early unless it's egregious. Fouled back, 2-1.
Wasn't a bad swing right there by Harry Ford.
Old Harry Ford.
I keep thinking Henry Ford.
I know. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
You know, Henry Ford financed a lot of the campus at Berry College where my daughter goes.
Did he really?
Yeah. So that's why I keep getting Henry Ford in my brain.
Checks his swing, and it's 3-2. He was the 12th pick overall by the Mariners in 2021. He was supposed to go to Georgia Tech, but decided to sign for $4.36 million.
Yeah, well, he went from a rambling wreck to a backup to the big dumper.
Oh, yeah. 3-2. Swing and a fly ball right field. Shallow. Here comes Harper. He's under it, and he makes the catch.
Flawless.
Flawless.
He was flawless out there.
If he rolled out of bed, no one had to do it. True baseball fans need Wi-Fi that's so reliable it never gets caught looking. Xfinity Internet keeps you in the game at one price for 5 years and allows you to get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that. Bryce said it's going to take him a couple of weeks, he thinks, to build up the arm strength to be out in right field. He used to have a very good outfield arm.
Yeah, when you on farthest ball you're going to throw as a first baseman is 90 feet. Really don't stretch it out too often.
So he said he'll be building it up. What about Stott, John? Is his arm strength?
Yeah,
will
he's
be
fine. Yeah, because you watch him when he takes grounders in between innings. He's back out almost into left field grass with Trey.
1 ball, 1 strike. Probably thinking the game a little differently over at third. Fly ball again to right field. Not that deep. Harper's in.
They're trying the wrong guy, man.
3 opportunities, 3 catches.
Well, and that's a good thing that Harry Ford couldn't get C.J. Abrams over, because that could have been a tag play right there, and Bryce would have had to turn it loose.
Well, Dalen Lyle, who homered last night.
It's like riding a bike, Tom.
He's very athletic.
He really is. 3 for 3 with a walk.
Breaking ball. It's a strike. 0-1. I have to tell you, I don't remember him playing this shallow out in right field.
I don't recall that either, but there he is.
Lyle hit his 14th home run last night. One of the 388 extra base hits for the Nationals. They lead Major League Baseball in that category. Bouncing ball out to shortstop. Backhanded by Turner. Throws in time. And the inning is over. 6-3 on the putout. Nationals leave one in scoring position. We'll leave with the Phillies up 1-0. JT Realmuto will lead it off. It'll be Realmuto, Marsh, and Bryson Stott. Against Zach Littell. We haven't talked much about Littell. I mean, he's a starting pitcher, but they've kind of used an opener ahead of him a few times. Tonight it didn't work with Palmquist going a third, allowed 2 hits and 1 earned run.
Man, a lot. Littell's numbers better after coming in behind an opener.
Line drive fouled on the left field line. Someday somebody will have to explain it to us. I guess part of it is he comes in, I mean, sometimes against the bottom of the order, so maybe it builds confidence because he gets the first few guys out. If you're a starting pitcher, you're
starting
pitcher.
Well, I hope I'm long gone before that day comes, before we get that explanation. That might make sense.
That one's lined out to shortstop. Nunez makes the catch. 1 away. Bet365 provides us with the odds for Brandon Marsh to hit a home run, plus 350. If I do get it, though, I'm going to somehow figure out how I can get it to you.
Yeah, just stick it in my casket.
Okay.
Unless I get cremated, then just put it in with me when they set me on fire, baby.
Oh. Fly ball foul. Maybe I'll get it engraved on,
Oh yeah, my urn.
Urn, yeah.
Yeah.
Reason number 1.
Yeah. I got a funny story about urn I'll have to tell you when we're not on the air.
I was going to say it's not airable.
Oh no.
Got Pete and Larry and Joe Kennedy and Dean and Christine up here in the booth. Jack, Owen, they're all on pins and needles waiting for this one.
It's a good one.
That's a ball. They're going to challenge it. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Pitch called strike. Batter's challenging.
Some early challenges.
Tom Hanahan is the home plate umpire.
Puts the ball. Philadelphia retains. There's 2 left.
I think Brandon has gotten, not challenging. I saw on the road trip, and there was a lot of balls that were off the plate, but he's reluctant to challenge. But glad he did that one.
Liner out to left center field. Over is Lyle, and he makes the catch. John, that was only the second challenge for him this year. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, well, maybe that's a good sign that he's seeing the ball better. Still got to get him going offensively.
No doubt. Bryson Stott 1 for 3 last night.
Maybe with a rise here, it could relax Marsh. He's not, hitting 4th. He'll probably be hitting 6th most of the time. 7th tonight because of the lefty starter.
Bryson finished with 4 hits on the most recent road trip.
I don't think Littell can get further on the first base side of the rubber than he is now.
You just have to have a little bit of your foot touching it. That's it. Oh, yeah, he's pretty far over.
Good thing he has big feet.
Fouled off, 2-2.
Oh, that one came in hot.
Gentleman who got it did the right thing, John. He waited for it to hit something and plop right to his right.
Right to his right foot. Pick it up, make a play.
Three and two.
Another long at bat by Bryson, huh?
Not a surprise.
Yeah.
Had that 15 pitch at bat the other night. Line drive, caught and dropped by Chaparro. Nobody's covering first, so Stott will be safe at first.
Yeah, that's why if you're Littell, you can't take anything for granted because you never know. I mean, first of all, Chaparro should have made this play. Wasn't a hard play, but it hit right in the middle of his glove. It just popped out. But Littell, you see, Littell becomes a spectator. By the time he read it to go to first base, wasn't going to get Bryson. Now steal a bag.
Line drive, base hit for Crawford the opposite way. 5-game hitting streak.
They give Bryson a hit.
Bryson did get a hit. 2 hits in a row, and now top of the order for Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, I'd like to see that swing from Justin Crawford. And I think Arise can help Justin. They're similar, hit the ball at all fields. Not a ton of power. Maybe Luis Arise can help Justin with that mental part of the game.
Schwarber takes low. Schwarber grounded out his first time up. That was against Palmquist, who went a third, allowed 2 hits and 1 run. Walked 1, didn't strike out any of the 4 hitters he faced.
He's due for a homer.
Ford blocks it. Oh, he's got 56 plate appearances since his last home run. The home run leaders in Major League Baseball. He's tied with Hunter Goodman. You surprised that Goodman didn't get traded from the Rockies?
No. I mean, you have to have something for them to build on, and, he's their best hitter.
Ground ball over to first again. Chaparro has it. Ford a little louder with his over to Littell. 3 unassisted, no runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left. The president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers.
West Virginia's finest.
That's right. Wheeler.
You know it.
Zach's almost as tall as you are, Mike.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah, he's tall.
He is tall.
Well, since we last saw you behind home plate here at Citizens Bank Park, your roster was a little different than it is right now.
Yeah,
you've been pretty busy.
It's been a whirlwind 2 months, and I like our roster and a lot of change. Didn't expect maybe this to quite happen, but it happened, and here we are.
Nunez leads it off. He takes inside.
So we just had our trade deadline baseball, the #1 sport in the world. And, you guys are lower on the tier with basketball. But how is that trade deadline for you when it comes time for it in, January?
Yeah, February.
Oh, wow, they moved it
first
back.
week of February. And, it's a tense and tough time just because, at that point, that's going to be your team for the rest of the year. So, obviously, if you're a team that's contending, you want to keep getting better, and it's obviously a time. It's kind of a make or break. We got 25 games left to see what you can do to finish it out.
Wemby wasn't available last February.
No, he wasn't. Yeah,
I'll be darned.
He's pretty good.
Is it exhilarating though when you have the trade deadline?
Yeah, it's exciting just because you know, like you said, like I was in Cleveland last year. We were trying to go for it. We made a trade to help us, and you know that's kind of what it is sometimes.
Right.
Some teams are trying to sell off, you know, try to sell off to maybe get better draft picks, but some teams are trying to contend and get better. So it's exciting for the whole league.
Well, you know, like I said, last time you were here, we were behind home plate, and this clip went viral. And at the time, I didn't really think much of it because I do say that he hasn't allowed to hit through 4. So here we go. Let's go back to it.
Glad we're out to a 8-0 start right here.
Yeah, we are.
First game, man.
No
First game
no
for this
hitter
guy.
still intact.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Luzardo's been
Oh.
Mike.
He almost said it.
Nope.
All right, let me ask you. When that happened, did you realize that? Oh no, this might be trouble.
Yeah, I knew right when I said it. I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't have said it. And of course, you know, it goes right off the bat, and you know,
It happened.
Welcome to Philly.
We
Thanks.
have no
Thanks,
control
Mike.
over
No.
this. Although I will say tonight, we always say that we have no control over anything. Harper's making his first start in right field in like 600 games, and he gets the first ball hit.
Yeah, I saw that.
First pitch.
First
Yeah,
pitch.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if people know this in the Delaware Valley, but you guys made a big signing here not long ago. How did that process work out?
Yeah, I mean, it was a month-long process almost, and you know, I think obviously being able to get him, you know, the Jaylen Brown trade. If that doesn't happen, I don't think we get that guy that we got. But we're excited, and you know, I always thought we'd be in the mix there, just because we had the team that could really contend with him, and obviously his relationship with some of our players, and our players did a great job. Tyrese,
That's awesome.
Joel, you know, Nick. I mean, our ownership. I mean, everyone. We tried to talk. Everyone tried to talk to him and sell him on Philly, and you know, obviously he picked us, and we're super excited.
Well, and I know you mentioned is they've got Nunez picked here, and he's going to be out at third. They'll go down as a caught stealing. He does have 40 stolen bases. The Nationals are looking at it. Mike's used to this with the NBA. There is replay in the NBA.
Yep.
They're going to wave this one off since it's pretty quick, and there's 2
I
outs.
don't think that was very smart.
No, it wasn't smart.
Close.
Well, it was not close.
Yeah, you know when the catcher has time to take his mask off and point to third, it's probably not a great move by the base runner.
But Mike, you mentioned the Jaylen Brown trade, like that you wouldn't have LeBron as that's bounced towards shortstop. All right, we're going to wait, and you're going to, if you don't mind,
I
staying.
got I'm here.
You ain't got
Because
nothing to
this
do.
was really a fast inning. There was no hits, but we had one early.
Yeah.
And there was a walk. Just 9 pitches. Mike Gansey will join us again in the bottom of the third with the Phillies on top, 1-0. By your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Hurry to your local Delaware Valley Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. Buy the Pennsylvania Lottery. Visit PALottery.com and download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. And by Amazon. Spend less on your kids back to school. Trey Turner will lead it off for the Phils. He singled his first time up. And he takes a pitch just a bit low. It's 1-0. Mike Gansey, the Sixers president of basketball operations, joins us. And we haven't talked a lot of basketball. But we were saying that the Jaylen Brown trade kind of opened the door for the LeBron signing, as that's bounced over to third. House is charging. He's got it. Throws. Not in time. Infield hit for Turner. So the Jaylen Brown trade. How long after you acquired Jaylen did the phone ring, or did you guys go to, call LeBron's folks and say, hey, we got Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, I called Rich right away and said, hey, we got Jaylen. Is there a chance LeBron want to come to us? And, obviously they said, this changes some things. So they talked about it. And then obviously the whole process of 3 weeks or whatever it went, they were doing all their due diligence with LeBron and, talking to all our players and other teams and, their representation and stuff. So it was, it was a long process, but we don't get LeBron without Jaylen. That's for sure.
Bryce Harper, the batter. What does Jaylen bring?
Yeah, I mean, he's just a winner. You know, I mean, he's got the most wins in the NBA since he came in the league.
I read
playoffs
that. I read that, and I was
regular
actually
season.
I was shocked by that. I really was.
I mean, he's a two-way player. He brings toughness. You know, he can go get a bucket. He's been in big games. He's been the Finals MVP. Like, he can play a lot of different roles. And look what he did this year in Boston. You know, Jason Tatum was out most of the year, and they had a surprise year, and he carried them. So he can carry a team, or he can fit in. So that's where it's interesting with our team, with the group we've built now. Like, any given night, anyone can kind of step up and be the guy.
And he's no nonsense, isn't he? I mean, when you watch him play, I mean, there ain't no joking around. And
No, he's intense. He's focused. He just wants to win. Like, that's talking to him a bunch since we've acquired him. That's his main focus. Like, I want to win, and he wants to get another championship, and that's all really his focus, which is exciting.
3 balls, no strikes to Harper with a runner at first. At ball 4, that'll put 2 runners on for Luis Arise.
Well, it's the same situation as last time he was up. Base hit by Trey and a walk to Bryce. This guy, have you seen him play a lot?
Watching him, like, I don't think he's like, correct me if I'm wrong, he's not flashy, but he gets the ball in play. Like, and especially with the power the rest of the team has, like, isn't that what you need?
He's Tony Gwynn, man. Just puts the ball in play, and he does that too.
Yeah.
Like, you think he was looking for a changeup the way he walked up in the box?
Smart guy.
Sure. Like, how hard is it that for baseball? Like, he gets traded and he's in the lineup the next day.
Yeah.
Like, in the NBA it's tough, but like baseball, like, I don't know, you got to learn your teammates, you got to learn all the tendencies and position. Now you're moving other guys around.
He showed up at like 10 a.m. for the night game when he got traded for the Padres to the Phillies.
Yeah. Well, I know you're the director of basketball operations, but the guy who ran the Padres at the time, I hated. So I was happy to get out of there.
Oh, jeez.
Punts that foul. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. But, I mean, it is a good question. Like, they're right in there. I mean, all 3 of the guys the Phillies traded for, they're here, and they're ready to play tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, you watch the NBA, like LeBron can play point. Yeah. Jaylen Brown could be a point forward or whatever they call it, but you move Bryce back out to right field. It's whatever's best for the team.
Yep. 1-2 upstairs, 2-2. All right. So speaking of LeBron, we all know the resume. I mean, it's pretty thick, right? Yeah. I mean, he's still in great shape. Yeah. And what can he bring at his age and with his pedigree?
I mean, it's amazing the level player he is at his age, but it's not surprising knowing him because of his habits, his professionalism. I mean, our guys, what they're going to see every single day out of him. Like, he'll be in the gym at 8 o'clock and he'll leave at 5 on a 45-minute practice day. Like, his routine is incredible. And then obviously on the court, like with our guys, I mean, one night he could just be a distributor. The next night he could be a scorer. Like, and he's one of the biggest moments. And I think the guys are just going to eat up his leadership, his experience, and I mean, he can do so much on the court at his age, which is incredible. So we're just excited, and I know he's excited to be around the group. Obviously him and Tyrese have a really good relationship.
Which is great.
He elevates the whole organization. He challenges me. He challenges the coaches, the players. Like, you got to get to his level, and it's not easy, but he elevates everyone, and it's going to make everyone follow suit.
3-2 pitch. Swinging a foul.
I'm surprised they're not moving. Turner and Harper. But the Rise ain't going to strike out.
Oh, so expecting contact.
Yeah. Put him in motion, maybe open up a hole.
Yeah, he's only struck out 21 times this year, Mike. Yeah.
That's impressive.
For some guys, that's a homestand.
Yeah.
Hit on the ground and past the
glove
of Chaparro down the right field line. Turner will score. Harper going to third.
Wow.
And Arise to second with a stand-up double.
Yeah.
He's halfway to the cycle.
Can you imagine?
Well, he hit his first one here in this ballpark. I don't know if you could really lay out a script on how you want your first game to go. The way he's laid it out so far, this is him.
Just the way he plays baseball, and it's a beautiful thing. contact is paramount when you have runners in scoring position, and he wasn't stopping at first, and I don't know what that was, but
Probably brought it from San Francisco.
I don't.
Yes.
No, I saw someone else do it. Turner did it.
And Stubbs.
Yeah. Well, who knows why Garrett did it? But
he brings a swagger. It looks like that's.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
it, you know, confidence and swagger.
Yeah, presence.
He reminds me of Jalen Brown. You know, he's no nonsense.
Yep.
You know, he got some style to him, but man, when he's in that box, it's him against the pitcher, and that's a one-on-one matchup that the pitcher don't win too often.
Well, it's 2-0 Phillies. The Nationals will play the infield in. And a ball bounced foul. Mike Gansey joins us up here in the booth. We're talking Sixers. We're watching the Phils. They're up 2-0. What was your relationship like with LeBron?
Yeah, you know, in high school, we played against each other a little bit.
How'd you do against him?
Not well. You know, he was the Mr. Basketball when he was a sophomore, and I was the runner-up as a senior.
Okay.
So I'm sure with his trophy case, that thing's probably nowhere to be seen.
Can you ask him and you
so
can have it?
I always joke, I'm like, come on, can I just have that trophy back a little bit, you know? But no, and then obviously having the chance to work with him in Cleveland those 4 years with the 4 finals, won a championship for the city of Cleveland, and just being around him every day. I mean, he's incredible. Like you say, all his stuff on the court is impressive, but it was more impressive off the court. The stuff he's done in the community, and just the family man he is, and you know, it's Philly. I don't think Philly knows what they're getting because he's special, and our games are going to be. Every game he plays in, it's just like a different atmosphere that you just can't replace or can't replicate.
Well, Young will track this one down. Harper will score. It'll be a sac fly for Bohm, and it's 3-0 Phils.
Yeah, it's a great at bat by Alec. Not only does he get Bryce in, he gets a rise to third base with less than 2 outs. So JT hits that line drive like he did last time to Nunez. He's got a base hit and an RBI with the infield in. Might as well score some more. You're good luck.
Yeah, you are.
Luzardo doesn't think so, but we'll talk to him. We'll have a chat with him after the game.
Yeah.
Just tell him
I'm not saying anything.
You've apologized profusely.
It's over. Never going to be able to get that one back.
You know what would have been the topper if Arise would have struck out with you up here.
Yeah. I'm not saying anything about anyone anymore.
So that relationship with LeBron, you think that helped bring him to Philadelphia?
I mean, maybe there's some comfort level because we've worked together. You know, obviously I wasn't the general manager in Cleveland at the time, the #1 guy, but I think the reason why he came is Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Jaylen Brown.
Don't sell yourself short, Mike. Don't sell yourself short, buddy.
Our ownership's incredible. Bob Myers, you know, Nick Nurse. So I think just like top to bottom and the alignment in our organization, I think probably sold it. And then obviously the fan base. I mean, the fans are hungry here. They're passionate. They're just being here 2 months. Like, they love their sports. I mean, like, look at this crowd tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's on Tuesday night, middle of August. So that's what it's all about. Like, coming here, playing for a city that loves their sports teams.
Yeah, I am excited to see. I mean, he's played here a million times. He's played in New York a million times, and I'm excited to see how he embraces this whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, this will be his 4th stop now, so I mean, he's going to enjoy it because, you know, he's been in big games. He's been with tough crowds, with passionate crowds, he's seen it all. So I know he's going to do great, and the city of Philadelphia is going to love him.
2-2 pitch, swinging a foul tip, and JT strikes out. So there are 2 outs.
When it was announced that he was signing, my son and some of his friends were here. 2 of his friends from New York, one's South Florida, is a Heat fan. But they went up to the boardwalk that afternoon, and they were already selling LeBron shirts up there.
I'm sure they had them in storage. Like, we're gonna once we sign him, if we do, we're gonna bring it right out.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure those Sixers jerseys. I think they've sold out too.
I'm sure they have.
I don't know, but when I was in Philly, I was at home. But the next day, I went to a flea market because I collect starting lineups for sports. You know, baseball.
Oh, the figurines.
Football, basketball. I love them.
Oh, that's cool.
When I was there, you know, I found some John Kruk baseball
that's so
cards.
cool. Marsh rolls this one toward the wall, and it's going to drive home a rise. It'll be an RBI double.
I got some Dykstras. I got some Daltons. I got the whole crew.
Unless they paid you to take them, you got a bad deal.
So when I saw them, I'm like, you know what? I gotta get these because I had the ultimate pleasure to be on the telecast before, and if I could ever get on here again, I got to bring them.
Oh yeah, West Virginia's finest, baby.
That's right. Baseball team was rolling this year.
Yeah, they did well.
They were awesome.
Did you ever see the video and after one of their games when
the country?
Did you see the windstorm they had and it blew one of the canopies up?
Oh, I didn't see that.
This idiot was holding on to it. It was a buddy of mine.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, buddy of mine.
You should go back and look at it, Mike. It's
really?
He's fine.
Yeah. Well, he was drunk, he said. So he said, it made the landing a little softer. But he said the next day he was really sore.
Oh, wow. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
He made the landing softer, but the next day he was sore.
Oh, man.
0-1 to Stott, hit toward first. Chaparro will take it to the bag. Well, Mike, we'll get John to sign these, even the one where he looks like he's 15 years old. The score. Hey, listen.
Thank you guys so much.
We'll catch up with you again.
Yeah,
nice job with everything.
Good job,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Go Sixers, baby.
You buy Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Oh, the Phillies have jumped out to a 4-0 lead. This has been a fun start to this game.
Yeah, it really has. And how happy for for Brandon Marsh. Rise on third base. JT strikes out, 2 outs. And Brandon Marsh picked him up with that ringing double down the right field line. Good at bat by Marsh, a good swing, and hopefully he can build on that.
We see last 3 starts at home for Luzardo. We mentioned this before, how good he's been after starting out kind of in a rough patch.
Yeah, it was odd, the splits, home and road for him. But he's starting to figure it out in this place.
Back to the box, and Luzardo will flip to first. 1-3 on the putout. And one away.
Now this is where, if you're Luzardo, you got to remember last game had a nice lead and ended up losing that game. So let's sure JT's going to keep Luzardo foot on the pedal throughout this outing.
Brady House struck out his first time up. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's close, a little high, I guess.
That thing looked like it was about 120, didn't it?
Yeah. Luzardo in his career against the Nationals, 2-4, 4.53 ERA. Foul to the right. 1-2.
Yeah, it's an exciting time to be a Philadelphia sports fan.
Well, there's no doubt about that. I mean, with the Eagles just starting training camp as well.
Yeah, and what the Flyers did last year at the end of the year.
Mike's got a nice personality to him too, Gansey. I know, West Virginia.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why I would even not.
I
apologize.
Tom, sometimes you say things that are redundant.
2-2. I was going to try to get Mike to say sac fly RBI. Yeah. 2-2. That one's out toward right center field. It'll drop for a hit.
Come on, Bryce. Got to make that play.
A 1-out single. And Abrams coming up. Be the first in line to secure 2027 season ticket plans by placing a deposit today. Season tickets include many benefits such as price savings versus single game tickets and the same great seat location for each game. Season ticket holders also enjoy access to exclusive events and receive discounts at the New Era Phillies team store. Reserve yours today at Phillies.com/season deposits.
That's a big surf side he had. I didn't know they came in sizes.
Go big or go home.
Well, yeah, if you're going to drink 3 small ones, you might as well drink 3 big ones.
And then get to the Uber lot.
Yep. Oh, yeah. What happened there?
Ball just got away from JT. It'll allow House to get up to second.
I don't know if JT thought that ball was going to hit Abram.
It's going to go down as a pass ball. Third pass ball for JT. Abrams doubled his last time up. And he's taken all the way, 3-1.
Yeah, here's where you just can't lay another one in there. I know you got a 4-run lead, but this is a dangerous human up there to hit. It's C.J. Abrams.
3-2.
Well, I guess you can.
And a called strike 3. A sweeper on the inside part of the plate. Third K of the night.
Tell you, that's some pitching right there. Now 3-0, he's going to get a free one. Abrams taking the whole way. And I don't know if Abrams was sitting on something else. 3-1, but he got another fastball in the middle of the plate. And then he dropped that sweeper on him right there. Just finished him off.
Harry Ford flied out his first time up.
That was a 6-pitch at bat to Abram, and he didn't swing once.
That is true. And there were a couple pitches that were pretty good to hit.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
A little tight, 2-0. Well, here we go again. Back-to-back 3-0 counts. 4 3-ball counts overall.
Jumps that pitch count up quickly. Oh wow, swinging 3-0.
I'm a little surprised by that, but I guess we shouldn't be surprised. It seems like everybody does. It doesn't matter what your pedigree is.
No, 167 with 1 home run. I might have put the old whoa, baby, whoa.
Ball 4.
I see it walked anyway.
Second walk issued by Luzardo. And there'll be 2 on for Jacob Young. Caleb Cotham's going to try to nip this in the bud as he's going to head out to the mounds. He's been doing this a little more often where he's going out early.
Yeah, what game was that the last homestand? It might have been against the Yankees, where he had like 4 mound visits in 4 innings.
Really quick, yep.
And we were out.
Hey, yesterday, Luzardo and Independence Blue Cross teamed up to host a collection drive outside the entrance gates for much-needed school supplies. The drive, part of Phillies IBX Give Back, collected everything from pens, pencils, and notebooks to tissues and hand sanitizer. It'll benefit local students for the upcoming school year. As an added thank you, those who donated received a voucher for a special ticket discount to a future Phils game. I want to thank all those who donated, plus Jesus and Independence Blue Cross for helping support our students. He does so much, and it's amazing. His mom and dad did an amazing job raising an amazing young man.
Yeah, and they're a big part of his charitable causes, too.
0-2.
Nice people, the Luzardo family. So how'd the haircut go today?
Great. Great.
It looks tight,
Yep.
man.
It was great.
Like Augusta National Greens right there, baby.
Very smooth. Fouled back, and it remains 0-2. Yeah, the Asbury, there's mom and dad. Asbury in Ocean City, Asbury, the street was bustling at 9 o'clock this morning. Inside, JT thought about it. 99. Statcast 3D. Swing and a miss. And Luzardo is able to get a strikeout to wrap up this fourth inning. Shaking his head as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Phillies are up 4-0. Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils.
Yeah, Phils, let's go.
It'll be Justin Crawford, then the top of the order. Crawford singled his first time up.
We're on the cycle watch, too, for Luis Arise.
He talked about his cycle here, his first cycle here at Citizens Bank Park. He already has a single and a double tonight.
I know it's 4-0, but are you surprised that the Nationals have had 4 at-bats and no one's tried to bunt yet towards Stott?
I am surprised. Over to first. Chaparro will take it to the bag. Now, I mean, I don't know how many of their guys do bunt, but you would think somebody like Young or Lyle or Nunez or Vivas or Cruz.
Yeah, they got options.
Might do it. There's Kyle. He's grounded out to Chaparro twice.
Yeah, he might want to move it around a little bit. Think the other way.
Out in front of it. Nice play, Paco.
Man, get Luis Arise, and all of a sudden Paco's got some energy to him.
You know, he had some flip glasses on today. Gargoyles.
He's old school.
In the dirt, 2-1.
Watching Lyle out there in the outfield, and when Littell's getting ready to throw the pitch, he almost is like facing the center fielder. See him?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I wonder how good a jump he can get if Kyle hits one down. He might want to try someone different next time.
Well, 2 outs. Turner's coming up. Time, John, for our Stuff the Fans trivia quiz, brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on.
I got this one.
Turner and you do? Turner and Arise each won multiple batting titles. When was the last time a pair of multi-time batting champions were teammates?
Well,
on one hop out to shortstop, Nunez zips it.
I got time to percolate.
Yeah, you do. Nothing across. Phillies go down in order, and we'll head to the 5th. Beautiful night for baseball. And as we begin the top of the 5th, not a bad night to pop open an ice cold Yingling.
Number 77.
77. First pitch is popped up by Lyle. Off the third base line, Bryson Stott, just like he was at second base.
Well, a good start here, the 5th inning for Luzardo. After a lengthy inning his last half inning.
Brings Nasim Nunez to the plate. You know, it's funny. I was thinking, I see that number 77 jersey. And you think about now, Maxey, Edgecombe, LeBron, Brown, Joel. I mean, the list goes on and on. They are a deep team right now.
Yeah. Again, Embiid has to stay healthy. LeBron has to stay healthy. I mean, even LeBron, I mean, he doesn't seem to get hurt all that often, but the biggest one's Embiid, because, you know, he's a threat, man. He's a threat to.
Right center field, Harper under it.
He's a defensive problem for the opponent.
Yes, he is. By the way, 4 putouts for Harper. And Bibas, who was robbed on a wonderful play by Trey Turner.
Yeah.
His last time up. It did allow Nunez to go to second, but Turner, I mean, it was an outstanding play. Outside 1-0. Out to Turner again. This one a little easier. He stays down on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 for the second time tonight. Just 6 pitches for Luzardo to get through the top of the 5th. Third, when the Phillies take on the Cardinals, they will receive a Pico Bryce Harper football jersey. Visit Phillies.com to purchase your tickets today. Harper has walked twice. He has scored a run. It'll be Harper, Rise, and Bohm for the Phils. They are up 4-0. Swing and a bouncer. Foul. Down the left field line, and it's 0-2 to Harper. That one's hit sharply. Diving stop by Nunez, quickly to his feet. Wow, was that an amazing play.
Ooh, baby.
The Turner play was really good. This one is a little bit better. I mean, this is on the backhand side.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think Tommy had any chance of making that play, but not only did he make the play, how about the quick pop up from the head first slide, quick transfer into the throwing hand, and a bullet over to Chaparro over at first base.
Oh, what a way. Here's a Rise, and he's just standing there. We've seen him do that against the Phillies many times. Our Citizen Stats leader, Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies. He's number 3, well, tied for second, actually, with Vladimir Guerrero for the highest career batting average since 2000. Those are some amazing names that he's on there with. The one that surprised me was Maglio Ordonez, but he was a good hitter for a long time.
Good hit, man.
2 balls, no strikes. 2-1.
I mean, that's the thing too with the Rises. You know, you mentioned the numbers with 2 strikes. He's not afraid to take pitches to get to 2 strikes. Like Tony always said, he thought when he had 2 strikes, he had the advantage.
2-2. Rise said he does not like striking out. It makes him very angry. He said when he was a kid, he used to cry when he struck out. He also said, you know, with the lineup the way it is, with all these home run hitters, he said You ever think about being that? He said, if I tried to be that, I'd be on my couch watching games right now. Inside, 3-2.
Well, he knows what type of hitter he is, and it's been very successful for him. And he almost took that one off the old rib cage.
Three and two. Fly ball left center field. Young is over, now out, and he makes the catch.
Slumping. Another well-struck ball, though.
Yeah, John, after his second at bat, he became the 6th Phillies player since the RBI became an official statistic in 1920 to record an RBI in each of his first 2 plate appearances in his first career game with the Phillies. He joins the likes of Daniel Nava. As Bohm slices that one the opposite way, going back is Cruz, and he's got room, makes the catch. Jeremy Giambi, Tomas Perez, Frank Thomas, and Pinky Whitney.
Pinky.
Phillies are down in order. Since the All-Star break, JT has been hitting over 300, and he's hit in all 3 games that he's played. JT has also remained elite behind the plate with his 1.85-second pop time to second base, leading all Major League catchers. Real Muto's offensive surge and consistent proficiency behind the dish is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Well, he's done a nice job tonight handling Jesus Luzardo, who's allowed only 2 hits so far. He has struck out 4. 63 pitches as we begin the 6th inning. It's a nice ratio. Delivers a strike. Third time through the order, Dylan Cruz leads it off. 0-2. Cruz is flied out to right. He is grounded out to shortstop. Fly ball center field. And Crawford going back. He's under it. Makes the catch. With a beautiful sky in the backdrop. I mean, it's gorgeous.
It is pretty, yeah. Better than that smoke the last homestand.
I kind of forgot about the smoke. Line drive, foul.
Tell you, I wouldn't mind seeing a grounder to Bryson, though, just to get that out of the way.
Check another box.
Yeah.
He did have the pop-up.
Yeah, and he handled that flawlessly, but we need a grounder.
He also had the tag play on the stolen base attempt.
You would have thought that that would be the last thing he would get.
Yeah, you would have thought. You see Bryson last time he started at third base. He has played at third as he'll take this throw from JT on a call. Strike 3.
He handled that flawlessly too, Tom. What a sweeper though by Luzardo right here. That thing starts so far outside. Chaparro just gave up on it right there, and
wow. Yeah, that was
beauty.
Wicked.
Beauty.
House is 1 for 2. Foul tip, and it's 1-1. Luzardo's retired 9 consecutive hitters. Mentioned last time out he had a comfortable lead against the Marlins, and the Marlins came from behind and won that game. He doesn't want that to happen again tonight. He wants to make sure that he clamps it down here in this game.
Yeah. You gotta wonder who all's available out there in the bullpen. Is Bolin available? Is Kirkring available?
Well, Brooks Raley and Caleb Killian both are here, and both, from what everybody said, are available.
Oh, good.
Raley is wearing number 30, and Killian is wearing number 56.
Lawrence Taylor.
He's as big, I mean, height-wise. He's a big dude, Killian.
I haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, he arrived today. Arise arrived last night. Sharply to short, to his left, Trey Turner. And House is retired. 10 in a row retired by Jesus Luzardo as the Nationals go down 1-2-3 here in the 6th. Is brought to you by CarShield. It's as easy as call, drive, and save. By Nissan. Every Nissan is designed for people who refuse to settle for less. Visit NissanUSA.com or your local dealer. And by Yellowwood. Pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have the yellow tag, you don't want it. Luis Arraez in his debut in a Phillies uniform has 2 hits, 2 RBIs. He's helped the Phillies to this 4-0 lead. Our Live Odds update brought to you by FanDuel. Plus 260 to get a hit. JT his last time up struck out, but he has been getting hits. In fact, he's raised his batting average 24 points in the last 16 games. Foul ball, and it's 0-2. That got Harry Ford.
Yeah, it did.
Got him right in the tires.
Model T, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that hit him right in the... That hit him in like 3 places. Foot, chest, wrist when he was bringing his arm down. I don't know why anyone would want to be a catcher.
Down and away, 1-2. Can't be fun at the old ballpark, John.
No, you can't. Nope, nope.
Inside, 2-2.
Yeah, no, where else would you rather be on a beautiful Tuesday night and than the old ballpark, Tom?
We're celebrating Karen O'Neill's retirement party here at the ballpark. Ground ball to third. House gets in front of it. And 1 out. Phillies fans, Monday join NBC Sports Philadelphia for the Phillies Down the Shore watch party. Grab your beach chair. Cheer on your squad down in Sea Isle. Presented by Atlantic City Electric. Fanatic's supposed to be there.
What is it?
We're just going to be down there celebrating, having some fun, watching the game. We'll be in St. Louis.
Just hope the Fanatic don't get drunk and make a fool of himself.
Remember that time? 4-3 on the putout. 2 outs. Well, the Phillies offense has gone quiet here. 9 in a row retired by Littell. Bryson Stott is the hitter. 1 for 2. Right on the line. Oh, that's a nice shot.
It's a beautiful ballpark.
Yep. Jimmy Salome is up there taking that shot. There's a birthday in the Salome household today, John. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, it's not Jimmy, but it's Rocco's 6th birthday.
Happy birthday, Rocco.
Happy birthday, Rocco. There's a line drive down the right field line. Foul. Nice catch, dude. 2-2. Don't leave him hanging. There you go. He looks like a young Billy Wagner, doesn't he?
He did, yeah. Not so certain he could throw 100. It's just a guess, but like old Billy could.
Fly ball center field. Young is over and under it, and he makes the catch. Phillies go down in order. 10 in a row retired by Littell. We'll go to the 7th. Nice shot, Jimmy. Happy birthday, Rocco. Game summary brought to you by your Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Well, Luzardo's been good. 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. A lot of ground ball outs tonight. Arise has been great. 2 RBIs in his first 2 at-bats. And Brandon Marsh has an RBI double. Phillies scored 1 in the first, 3 in the third. Your Delaware Valley Audi dealers bring you a look at this StatCast of Luzardo. It's the outs and what pitches he's used for those outs. A lot of ground ball outs tonight, John.
Yeah, sweeper is really working for him, and it has been for a while now, and just keep throwing it.
Yep, 11 ground ball outs, counting the double play.
And none to Stott. And none to Arise either.
Actually, let me correct that. Phillies have 11 ground ball outs. Luzardo has 6. But he's got 6 strikeouts as well. And 1 out, 11 in a row.
Yeah, that wasn't the best located sweeper, but got Abrams to chase it up in the above the strike zone, which is a big help.
That's a strike, and it's 1-1. Luzardo's ground ball percentage is at 52% for the year. It's a good number. Well, that ball's hit well. That's out toward left. Marsh is going back. It's over his head, off the top of the Sherwin-Williams sign. And Ford will go to second base, and he'll be there standing. That is the first hit since the 4th inning. It ends 11 in a row set down by Luzardo.
Yeah, didn't quite have the good bite on this one that he has been having with that sweeper. Ford just timed it perfectly. Thought for sure that ball was going out, but
Young takes way outside. It's 1-0. A little extra on that one.
But I don't think he wants Harry Ford, I'm sorry, to score.
I think you might be right on that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just a bit inside at 97 on that four-seamer. Nats are 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. A high bouncer over to third. There you go, John. Bryson Stott's first opportunity.
Flawless.
2 outs. First opportunity on a ground ball. So now he's had a pop up. He's had the caught stealing at third and a ground ball.
Yeah, and this wasn't an easy one. You know, Bryson charges it though, and he gets it on a shorter hop. And those hands are magic. Nice easy toss over to Bohm to get the Speedy Young.
Lyle is 0 for 2. He's grounded out. He is popped out. And he's behind 0-1. First pitch sweeper he was out in front of.
So he's checked all the boxes.
Yeah.
Just the grounder to Horizon. We're in good shape.
Rise is waiting for it, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Foul to the screen. You know, Arise had opportunities to sign longer deals than the 1-year deal with the Giants, but he would have had to play other positions, and he didn't want to do that. He wanted to bank on himself and play second base.
And I would say that this offseason the bank is going to be open for him.
Probably, yeah. It's a 1-year deal that he had with the Giants.
Back up the Brinks truck, baby.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Luzardo gets it with a sweeper. 7 strikeouts. And he leaves one in scoring position. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. It's time to stretch at Citizens Bank Park, and the Phillies are on top 4-0. Driving the game brought to you by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers. It's been a good night for the Phils. They lead at 4-0. They've gotten 7 strong innings from Luzardo. They've got a nice start to his Phillies career for Arise. Everybody's played their new positions flawlessly.
Yeah.
This guy's been pretty good, though, for the Nationals.
Yeah, he has. I don't know. Just, you know how tough it is to be a starting pitcher and have to come into the bullpen after a third of an inning. But he's given him some length. Of course, so has Luzardo.
Broken back, ground ball. That's going to be a hit. Nunez has it. He's going to try to get him at first, but he won't be able to. That's the second hit for Crawford. He has 20 multi-hit games now.
Yeah, caught that ball deep and hit it off the end of the bat. Broke his bat, but couldn't hit it in a better spot. And although Nunez has got an unbelievable arm, ain't no way you're getting Crawford on that one. And you know, now Kyle can hit that same ball he hit last time we got a double.
He's grounded out twice to first. He's lined out to first. There goes Crawford. Pitches a strike. Throw to second base is also a strike. And he is safe at second base. Scott Barry made the call. Nationals are going to look at it.
Not for long.
15 stolen bases now for the Phils.
Yeah.
Center fielder.
Great jump by Justin, and Ford did all he could. Made a perfect throw. Just better jump, better speed.
0-1 to Schwarber. Back toward the middle, off the mound. Nunez has it. He'll throw Schwarber out. Well, he chose somebody different. He did get the runner over to third. Time now for our Stump the Fans Trivia Quiz answer, brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on, John.
Man, I forgot all about it.
Turner and Arise each won multiple batting titles. When was the last time a pair of multi-time batting champions were teammates?
I have no clue. And I'm probably going to be upset when I hear them.
Yeah, you might be. Here's Turner. Fly ball down the right field line, slicing out of play. It's 0-1. All right, so what hint can I give you? So this guy was part of the family at one point, and the other guy was part of
Bill Madlock and Parker.
Very close, very close. You got one of them. The other guy was part of the Phillies family at one point. 0-1. Bounce foul. 0-2. So they played together with the Reds.
Pete?
Yep. Pete and the Cobra.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, boy. Bill Madlock won a couple, didn't he?
He did.
But he wasn't on the same team as Parker when he had his multiple. I think he won one with the Dodgers also.
Yeah, he was on the Pirates together. I don't know what this delay is about. Something's going on.
Probably getting the smoke out of my ears from trying to think about what the answer was.
0-2 upstairs. So Pete and Dave Parker played together 84 to 86. Madlock and Parker played together from 79 to 83 with the Pirates, so they were before. But that was a good guess, John. Line drive out to right center field, base hit. That'll bring Crawford home. Turner with an RBI single. It's his third hit of the night. And it's 5-0.
Tell you what, man, it's nice to see the boys getting some hits with runners scoring position.
By the way, we did find out that what the delay was. Somebody was pointing a laser at Trey Turner, a green laser. Right there. I don't know.
What? Oh, don't get me started. But honest to God, what kind of person brings a laser to a game and thinks it'd be a good idea with guys throwing baseballs at upwards of 100 miles an hour to shoot it in the guy's eyes?
I don't know. One ball and no strikes. Phillies now 4 for 9 with runners in scoring position tonight.
That'll play.
Swing at a foul, and it's 1-1. Jonathan Bowen warming up in the bullpen. So far 7 scoreless for Luzardo.
Man, he's not at a bad pitch count as Luzardo. I'm wondering if this is a longer inning.
Maybe, yeah. 1-2.
I don't think Bryce was trying to hit a single to left there. He had some recoil on that swing.
In the dirt. Swing at a foul tip, and Harper strikes out. And there are 2 outs. Now, the Phillies certainly have had some magical endings to their games against Washington. They've got a +21 run differential with 10 home runs in the 7th inning or later against Washington. Pretty incredible. Arise the batter, fouls it back, 0-1.
I tell you what, he's a very animated hitter, is Luis Arise.
The book on him is he does bring some energy. That's part of it. He's not happy with himself there.
No, that's 2 swings he's not happy with. See if Trey's off and running here, 0-2. Nope.
Throw over. Serves it foul. And on the ground out towards second. To his left, Vivas. And the inning is over. Phillies, though, do get another run on the RBI single by Trey Turner as we go to the 8th. Do you buy your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers? Visit Chevrolet.com and buy Rally House, your city, your house. Rally House, Philadelphia. Phillies haven't rung the bell tonight, but they still have put up 5 runs for Jesus Luzardo. And Luzardo is going to go to work against Nasim Nunez. Nunez takes a strike. It's 0-1. 10 straight scoreless innings for Luzardo here at Citizens Bank Park. We talked about the fact that he had struggling numbers here, but not lately. He's picked it up. Tapper foul, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's just a lethal combo or trifecta of pitches for Luzardo. Throws that sweeper that'll run in on the hands, and then he just throws that changeup that runs away from Nunez. He hits it off the end of the bat. He has them both working. You can move them to both sides of the plate. It's very difficult because then you get some high velocity too.
Off the hands, out towards shallow left center field. On the run is Turner. Here comes Marsh, and it'll drop in for a hit. So Nunez is aboard. Leadoff single here in the 8th inning. Philly games are more fun with the family. Bring yours on Saturday, September 5th for Giant Family Day when the Phils host the Braves at 6:05. And kids 14 and under receive an ice cream themed squeeze bottle. Visit Phillies.com to purchase your tickets today. We got time. Vivas asked for time a little late.
Doesn't have to be granted, but it was.
Back toward the middle, knocked down by Luzardo. He scrambles for it and picks it up and gets the out at first.
Broke the bat of Vivas and I believe that came back to Jesus as a changeup. See how he had his glove out to catch it, and then he had to double clutch. But and outs and outs, huh?
Yep. Delivers strike one to Dylan Cruz.
Bowen's still warming up down there.
Down and low and away, or inside, I should say, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Brandon Mike Spear, accident lawyers. The injury report: James Wood placed on the 10-day IL, a left oblique strain. Boy, that could linger.
Yeah. And you know, I know that the Phillies have pitched him pretty tough this year, but hey, he's still a lot of fun to watch.
Well, there's no doubt. You're absolutely right about that. 7th in home runs, 8th in RBIs, 8th in doubles, 1st in runs scored. By a wide margin, 1st in runs scored. To the right side.
There we go.
And first opportunity for a rise, and he throws out Cruz.
Flawless.
Over to third base goes Nunez. Trevor Williams, one-time starting pitcher, is in the bullpen warming up. And now Chaparro.
Well, that is Trevor Williams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they have him listed on my card as number 32 or number 30.
Huh. Let's see what I have him as. I have him as 32.
Apparently it's a typo. The lineups come out late for the Nationals, don't they?
What's that? Yes, they come out very late. Out toward a rise again, and 4-3 on the putout. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. 8 shutout innings for Jesus Luzardo. Outstanding. Well, it's Arise's first at bat.
Yeah, that's his double. He got that ball past Chaparro. And then Alec Bohm follows with the sac fly to Jacob Young. And Brandon Marsh, after JT struck out with runner on third, less than 2 outs, which was Arise. Brandon with a double to score another run for the Phillies, and those are our Toyota turning points of the game.
Yeah, first at bat he had the RBI single, then the double. It was a good start for him. 2 RBIs in his first 2 plate appearances. Trevor Williams, the new pitcher, just his 3rd game. He's been injured most of the year. Bohm grounds 1 base hit through the hole on the left side. They lead off single. JT is 0 for 3. He's lined out. He's struck out. He's grounded out. Outside, 1-0. Killian's up and warming for the Phillies now. 1-1. Because the thought is maybe get him in, get him comfortable.
How tall is he?
He's tall. He's a tall fella. Down and away, 2-1. He's had, I think, 3 tough outings this year. That's it for the Giants. That's why his ERA is a little higher. A lot of scouts like his arm, though. Listed at 6'4". I thought he was taller than that when I was standing next to him in the clubhouse. 2 balls and 1 strike. Low 3-1. Each team with 2 challenges.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we haven't had many challenges. Oh, man.
That ball's fouled off the mask of Ford.
Yeah, JT knows that feeling.
And her maid's 3-2.
Direct one.
JT stays alive. Four-seamer that kind of ran in his hands.
Yeah, he's got a kind of a low 3/4, does Williams, and that ball has to run. I don't think you can throw a straight ball with that from that arm angle.
3-2, short lead for Bohm off first. He does not go, and the pitch is cut on, missed. And there's one away. And it brings Brandon Marsh to the plate. Marsh has an RBI double tonight. That was in the 3rd inning. He's lined out to left. He's grounded out to second. Outside, 1-0. Fouled back, 1-1.
And I know Brandon only has a one base hit. Well, that double scored a run with 2-out double, but his first at bat he hit a hard line drive in the gap in left center. So there's some positives to take out of this game for Marsh.
Out to short left. Nunez still going back. He dropped it. They're going to get Bohm at second base anyway. That's Lyle's ball, and the Nationals are fortunate they get the force play at second. 6-4 on the putout.
Yeah, that's got to be the outfielder's ball. You know, you're coming in. Nunez is going out, but and you know, nothing really that Alec Bohm could do. You know, if he goes halfway on that ball, if Nunez does catch it, he could probably throw him out at first.
Yeah, he was assuming obviously, and starting to go back toward first, to step back to first. Yellwood bringing the lumber on Bryson Stott. Last 19 games, 306. That includes tonight. 2-0. He has a single tonight. Single ground out fly out for third baseman Alec Bohm. Two and one. Line drive down the right field line. That'll be in for a base hit. It's going to the wall. Marsh is flying to third, and he'll be held there. It's a double for Stott. Now the Phillies will have second and third with 2 men down for Justin Crawford.
Yeah, normally an extra base hit would score Marsh from first base with 2 outs, but this ball was hit right on the nose, and give Cruz credit, he got to that ball pretty quick, so OAC had to hold up Marsh at third.
Crawford takes inside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. For Stott, that's his 6th double in his last 19 games. 22 doubles on the year. One and one.
Easy, Justin. Don't want that helmet falling off while you're swinging. Sure indication that he's swinging too hard, Tom.
That may have got his foot without the guard. 1 and 2.
I caught the bottom of his spike.
I think he's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's laughing. Life is good.
He's got 2 hits tonight.
Life's even better then.
Batting average is up to 265. Swing and a miss. He threw a 4-seamer in, and he picked up his 2nd strikeout. The Phillies leave a couple in scoring position. We are going to the 9th. It's 5-0 Phils. Five vehicles with available all-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive. That's more than any other brand. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Buy Xfinity. Get reliable Wi-Fi at one price for 5 years and same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity, imagine that. By Citizens, official bank of the Phils. And by Independence Blue Cross. Never stop caring. Learn more at IBX.com. Well, back here at Citizens Bank Park, Caleb Killian makes his debut in a Phillies uniform this season with San Francisco. 45 games for the Giants. He's facing Ortiz up for the first time. Ortiz hit his first major league home run last night, and he's pinch hitting for House. Killian, last 5 outings, 5 scoreless. At a strike, 1-1. Derek Hill takes over in right field for Bryce Harper. Killian part of that deal with Luis Ariz. Ground ball foul.
You see the arm, 97 on that fastball by Killian. There's his teammate that he got traded alongside.
Upstairs.
Might overthrew that one a touch.
Probably a little bit of an adrenaline rush right now for Killian.
Well, think about how many games they've gained in the standings just by getting traded.
That is true. Fly ball right field. Hill out there. He's under it. And now in a few steps puts it away. 1 out. Well, this is what the Phillies and their fans will get from Killian. He's got a 4-seamer that averages 97. Knuckle curve, slider, and sinker. He does have a pretty high whiff percentage on that knuckle curve and that slider. C.J. Abrams stands in. Now JT and Caleb. We'll do some conferring, John. Michael and Ruben are standing by after the game. Phillies postgame live, presented by Cure Auto Insurance.
So, when you get a new guy, first time that JT's seen Killian all this year, like Did JT have to program in one of them things just for him?
I think somebody already did it for him. I think JT, you know, they have his voice on the computer, and they program it in for him. I believe.
I'll have to get to the bottom of that.
You know what? That's a good question.
Who would you ask, Diego?
I might ask Diego.
JT.
Could ask JT. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I might ask Chris Whiting. He's our video coordinator. Back toward the middle, off the mound. Base hit for Abrams. So 1 out single. Every time a Phillies pitcher records a pitch speed of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. Harry Ford, the batter. Ford has flied out, walked, and doubled. 5-0 Phillies. Nice night. As Abrams will take off, they'll let him steal. It'll be defensive indifference. Oh, 0-1. 0-2, top of the zone. They're going to challenge that one. ABS powered by T-Mobile. This should be out number 2. And JT should move to 40 for 50 in his challenges. It is a strike. 2 outs.
I think JT got a ball from the umpire. I think maybe Killian would want that ball's first strikeout as a Philly. Killian's like, no, I like this one.
Yeah. Jose Tena is going to pinch hit for Jacob Young, with Abrams at second base. Way inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, if Phillies can hang on here, there could be movement as far as the wild card goes. They could either move 1 game ahead of Arizona or increase their lead over the Padres. Swing and a miss. They're playing each other. Padres and the Diamondbacks, big series.
Got to gain a game on someone.
That's it. So either move up to the number 2 wild card spot or lengthen the lead ahead of the Padres. Marlins are tied as well with the Padres behind the Phils. The 1-1 fouled back, 1-2. 38,731 coming to their feet. Tonight marked the debut of Luis Arise as the Phillies cleanup hitter and second baseman. It also marked the return of Bryce Harper to right field. Bryson Stott over to third base. Alec Bohm to first base. And the 1-2. Swing and a foul. And at least for one night, and hopefully it's an indication of what's to come. Everything went rather smoothly.
Yeah, hitting with runners in scoring position was really good tonight.
Luzardo was great tonight, 8 shutout innings, and the 1-2. Swing and a foul.
Yeah, that don't hurt nothing either, does it?
No, 8 innings, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts for Luzardo. In total control, at one point he retired 11 in a row. 1-2, and the pitch. And a called strike 3, and that'll do it.
Tanner wants to challenge it.
Tanner's going to challenge it. ABS powered by T-Mobile. We can take the lead on this one. It looked like it was right at the top of the zone. Wait. Well, if the league shut off the ABS system, there we go. Boop, boop, boop. There it is. Strike 3 called. It's the third shutout in the last 4 games for the Phils as they win it by a final score of 5-0. Well, throw in Killian with a nice debut in a Phillies uniform. Luis Arise, he said that he remembers playing with the Marlins here at Citizens Bank Park and how loud it was, and he was looking forward to that.
He got it. Yeah, an unbelievable night by that young man.
And overall, a nice night for the Phillies.
Yeah,
they did a lot of good things. Phillies league leading 15th shutout. Our Chevrolet player of the game is Luis Arise. You always want to make an impact, John. And he certainly did make an impact in his first game here in Philadelphia.
And look at that batting average with runners in scoring position, 250, 354. That is some special stuff that young man brings to the plate.
Phillies were 4 for 10 with runners in scoring position tonight.
It's 400.
It is 5 for 11 now in the series. It's over 400.
Steer clear of that one.
And their pitching has held the Nationals without a hit with a runner in scoring position. Luis Arise has got the getting the headset on. Slappy's taking care of that.
Attaboy, Slappy.
Our post-game interview is brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance. I imagine it's been a hectic couple of days for Luis. He joins us now. Well, Luis, this was a nice way to begin your time in Philadelphia, to have a couple hits and get the ovation that you received right out of the gates.
And I mean, I was excited, especially when I hear the fans to get loud for me. It's amazing, you know. So they welcome me here, and then I come in to do my thing here, and then thanks God we won the game.
Yeah, Luis, an unbelievable night. First at bat, you drive in a run with the fans going crazy, but it had to be a lot of fun to watch Jesus Luzardo for 8 innings.
He did a really good job. I mean, Luzardo is nasty. We played together in Miami, and then I know what he have, you know. So he's one of the pitchers. He just go there and compete. And then I love face him. When we face together, I say, wow, we go there in almost 5 because we compete, you know. So I'm really happy for him. And then thank God he get the win.
What are these last few days been like? Not knowing where you were going to go.
I mean, the few days I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I couldn't sleep thinking it, and then I say, where am I go? And then, but thanks God, I'm going to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, coming here as a visiting player, how loud this place is. It's a hell of a lot more fun on this side, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, especially in home club, man, and then coming here and to do something good for the fans, to the team. And then now it was amazing.
Well, it was amazing to watch. I know it's the first of many. Welcome to Philadelphia, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yep. Luis Arise, our guest, and he had himself a nice night with 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Look, they already have their Arise jerseys.
Oh, my gosh.
People don't wait. Diego did a nice job today, too.
Yeah, he did nothing.
Yep. The Corolla crossover, brought to you by Toyota, is coming up next.